Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for another episode of A Bandit's Memories. I am here on Bandit, and I have reached third job. So now I am a chief bandit, and it's pretty cool because I actually received one of my favorite skills in MapleStory, and it is called Shadow Partner. Yes, the awesome Shadow Partner. Just summon a clone of yourself and pretty much hit double the attacks, and it makes everything look like you're hitting crazy amounts, which is super awesome. So Chief Bandits, I think, still kind of lack a mobbing skill, so training, I'm still using a second job skill, but it's okay though because I have Shadow Partner on, so I'm still hitting like a boss, and it's pretty cool. Training is going pretty awesome, and I'm really enjoying this class. So while I was training my Chief Bandit, I had a chance to train at Drake's, which is a very great map. It's in Sleepywood, and it has a lot of monsters, a lot of spawn, a lot of EXP, and it's really great. But I was kind of reminiscing a little bit and getting the feels kind of slammed into my face because that map used to be a very old school map called Ant Tunnel, and Ant Tunnel was a very special map to me because I think to a lot of people, because you met a lot of friends there. There was one quest that brought a lot of people together at that map, and that was to hunt 999 zombie mushrooms and 999 horny mushrooms. And you know, back then, hunting that many monsters was ridiculous. I mean, it would already take hours in a party. Doing it yourself would just be hard. So you would always get into a party with people that were on the same quest as you, because there's always someone there hunting, and you would make friends and you would get to talk and just kind of bond, and it was a great place to escape reality. I think it's important to have these types of places in our life, and I'm not only talking about video games, but I'm talking about places where you can kind of just be vulnerable, be yourself. It could be a book, a club, a social event, some sort of place that you'd like to go to, but just somewhere where you can recharge. Because through our everyday life, you know, as you guys know, we kind of wear this mask. We put up a shell so that people can't really get into us, and we're always kind of guarded. And it's very hard, and it gets very tiring, but we don't even realize it sometimes, that we just need to recharge sometimes, and kind of just be vulnerable. And especially at these times that you're vulnerable and you put down your guard, that's where you make your strongest connections with others, and it feels really good. And now I think back a little bit, and I remember that in my early high school career, there was a good period of time where I wasn't able to play MapleStory as much. I lost a lot of connections with my old friends on MapleStory and all that kind of stuff, but I remember that I kind of found my real life Ant Tunnel, a place where I can recharge. And of course at the time I wasn't even thinking about it that way, but now that I think back, it kind of is cool because it relates a little bit together. My friends and I used to go to a place called the Monkey Hills, and actually we just kind of named it that. It was a little secluded area and surrounded by trees and in our neighborhood, which was really rare because it's a suburban kind of city neighborhood, so you know, you don't really find a lot of quiet places around, but this place was very secluded, and there was a nice dirt terrain park there for bikes to kind of do jumps off of, and I think that's why we called it the Monkey Hills. It kind of got that nickname, like we were the monkeys just kind of roaming the hills. And we didn't bike or do anything, and no one really knew about that place, but we would go there and hang out there after school on Fridays and during the weekends sometimes, and we would go there and just talk and sit on the hills and talk. And we would also kind of sometimes, you know, we would goof around, bring some paintball guns and shoot each other, or airsoft guns, but the most important thing that happened there was the bonding experience. You know, like our friends and I, we would just kind of sit there and we would just let out our frustrations. We would talk about what was happening in our schools, we would gossip like little girls, and we would do incredible things, you know, and we like recharged. That was our time to recharge a little bit, and that was like the ant tunnels that I experienced earlier in MapleStory, where you can just kind of put down your guard and be yourself and really make these strong bonds. And I mean, when I meet up with my friends these days, we still talk about the Monkey Hills. You know, we got in trouble there a few times, of course, when we brought paintball guns, but it was a very fun time, and I think it was a very important time as well because, like I said, it was a place where we could recharge after a hard week, or you know, everyone goes through different problems. Everyone needs to recharge. I don't care who you are, there's problems in your life, and you need some time to get away. You need to find your Monkey Hill, your ant tunnel. You know, it's really cool because when I was younger, of course, I never thought of it. Like when I was at the Monkey Hills, like, oh, this is an ant tunnel, maybe I'll see a zombie mushroom, you know, or something. I wasn't doing that. I wouldn't have any friends. But you know, I was kind of thinking about it now while I was training at Sleepywood. I mean, you guys know when you're training in MapleStory, you have a lot of time to think. And so I was thinking, you know, like, wow, I did find my real life ant tunnel when I wasn't playing MapleStory, And I think that's important, and I was so lucky to find that place with my friends because it was a place where we could just recharge and just make those strong connections with each other, which is really important in life. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to go ahead and share you guys my little memories there for this episode. Where are your guys' ant tunnel? You know, where are your guys' monkey hills? I'd love to hear some of your guys' places where you just escape reality. Whether, like I said, whether it could just be a book, a hobby that you like to do, or something like that. I want to make sure, though, that you guys have a place where you can escape because that's really important. Well, anyways, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been DaBoki, and I hope to see you guys in the next memory. See you guys later.